a series of landscape soaps, and I'm going to be kind of jumping back and forth between them because there's going to be different layers and things have to set up at different times. So for this one, this is probably one of my more ambitious ones that I'm going to be doing, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I am going to do kind of a mountain scene. I need to do a large evergreen, which I have my little mold right there, and I need to make that. And then I have some little, if I can find it, there it is, a little evergreen. I need to extrude those. I'm gonna put, I don't know if I'll do the sun or a knot in that. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I have my tree, and then I'm gonna do an angle of kind of a lighter green mountain, then I'm gonna do a darker green mountain, then I'm gonna do some blue for some water, then I'll have the little trees, and then I'm gonna have some gray for the mountains, and then a blue sky, and I may do kind of a pale blue sky. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm gonna do that. You know, the fun thing about this is I'm gonna play with it and kind of just let things happen as they happen. So I have pieces to make still for the fragrance. I'm going to be doing kind of a blend of 3. I have these 2 are from Stock Fragrance. I've got cashmere wood, and this one behaves fairly well, a little bit of acceleration, but it does not have any discoloration. Makes a really pretty bar. You do have to use a little bit lighter usage, do the safe usage rate. The next one I'm going to be using is Fluid Patchouli. Patchouli, can't talk. Fluid Patchouli, it's not a patchouli scent. It smells really, really nice, more of a watery type scent. There is a little bit of racing in that, but you're able to blend it out, so that's going to give it a little bit of texture. Still no discoloration. And then I'm going to use, if I need it, some Birchwood Oud. This is from Bramble Berry. It does not discolor, and it behaves really, really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all my pieces ready to go. And like I said, there's gonna be some back and forth, but I think it's gonna be really fun. It's going to be a framed soap. So once I'm done with it, I want to try to do 3 different types of frames. So this will make 10 bars of soap. And I want to do like 3 different sets. So I'll have a set of 3, a set of 3, and a set of 4, or I may just keep that last bar as the landscape itself. But it's not gonna fill the mold up. Probably, well, some of them will, some won't, because I'm gonna have to cut them down. But anyway, we're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna play with it, and we're gonna see what happens. So I'm gonna come back when it's time to actually make the soap. I wanted to clarify something really quick. So with these, since I did not do a full loaf on each one, you can see this one's quite a bit narrower than some of those. Typically my bar is a good square. You know, this mold is a square, this one's going to be rectangle, this one's going to be a circle. So I am going to have to shave off the sides and cut off some of those parts, and like I said, I'll put that in with the confetti. Like this one is a pretty good rectangle, so that's gonna go, that would be a good shape for this one, but the top is a bit bumpy, so I'll have to shave off the top of there and then cut off the sides for the square mold. So they're gonna have different size frames, different widths, and kind of different looks. But just so you know, like when I come back for those next pours, I'll have different shapes that will fill in for those different soap designs. Usually don't get to see this side of the soap lab. Well, procrastination is the name of the game with this design. But I finally got this part done 2 weeks later. It'll still probably take me about a week to get all 4 of the batches done. Actually, it's going to be 12 different designs. So I've got my circles here for my round molds. These are all the scraps that are left over. I have my my landscape design ones, and then I have my vertical mold there, and those will go in there. So I'm going to do each, and there is all my math. My teenage daughter had to double check it to make sure that I had everything correct on my mathing. Anyway, I am ready to go. I'm going to do each batch individually, and I will record that part of it.